Good morning, everyone. How are you? And some of you saw my Facebook posting from yesterday, and a student of mine, Rudy Hyder, and he turned 107 recently. Can you believe that? Yeah, he is incredible, and I have been teaching him taiji for about 2 years, or a little bit more than that, and he has a very strong self-discipline, and he has a great routine, and he eats very healthy, and he occasionally he drinks a little bit, and but always with moderation. And I am so happy for him, and he turned 107. And not only that, he is the oldest person who beat COVID-19. Can you believe that? And he actually beat it with the coronavirus. So there is a hope for everyone. Okay, again, in case this is the first time you come to this class, and my name is Violet, and I demonstrate all the movements sitting and standing. So you see me go up and down, and you don't have to do that, okay? And then sometimes I turn sideways so you can see better. And I mirror image you. So, hi, this is your right side. This is your left side. Without further talking, let's go work it out. Now both hands together, go to the front, go to your right side, forward yourself and left. And now you just go all the way around. And make sure your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. And so is your whole body. And you know what the most important thing is your mind. The mind is relaxed. Everything else can go right. Get rid of your to-do list from your mind and think about that. And let's go for two more. It's one and two. Good. And now reverse. Go to your left and self, right and front. Yes, very good. Keep going. Relax. Let's go for two more. Yes, one and two. Good. And now, stretch out and bring both hands down and to yourself. And circle the hands around your waist. And this is the elbow rotation. And it's a horizontal rotation. You know, unlike people, a lot of time we do this, right? Up and down. And this is a horizontal rotation. And it's very good. And then at the same time, we also rotate our wrist. Good. Bring the hands together, turn the palms down. Yeah. You know, there's so many things to be grateful for me, and there's so many things for me to be happy. The reason I am grateful and happy today is because my Tai Chi sister, Master Viola, I have hard time always say her name, Rumba. She will be here to teach you. And so, okay, and the next thing is, and bring up your right arm, and now using your right shoulder, turn the arm. Yes, using your shoulder to turn the arm, not your arm to turn your shoulder. This way you have better control, and your shoulder will work a little bit harder. Yes. And you know, sometimes we swing our arm too fast, too quick, and that can actually cause rotator cuff tear. Yes. So go slow and go all the way around. The initiation comes from the shoulder. Good. Now reverse, rushing through your right knee. Yes, and feel that. Feel the energy. Oh, good. Your shoulder may feel a little sore, like mine. Mine feels a little bit sore right now, but I know it's a good sore. But if you feel pain, stop doing this. Okay, and let's go for one more. Now change side, left arm close to your left ear. Moving forward, again, using your shoulder to move the arm. Good. This kind of rotation can help us to maintain of the range of motion. Good. And sometimes I see people doing it. They do it very fast. So what does that do for us? It doesn't do much, right? And sometimes can injure ourselves. So you want to make it big, so you maintain the range of motion. And now reverse. Good. Well, pace makes waste, right? And then sometimes we do too fast, and it doesn't help us. Let's go for 2 more. There's 1 and 2. All right, now gentle fist. No hard knuckles, okay? And turn to your right side twice, then turn to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2. Keep going. 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Good. And now swing your legs and swing your arms and kick and relax. Okay. And next, again, gentle fist. And 1, 2. And pull your shoulder blades back. And now hands facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure 2, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your arms pull back. Not push up and down. Okay. Last set. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Good. Now hands together. Okay. The reason I say I'm very grateful and is because Master Viola and she teaches every day. And however, because I nag her so much, because she's a very sharing person. And so today she actually found a sub for her own classes, so she can come here and share her art with us. Isn't that great? Yeah, it's very cool. So now, and keep your upper body upright and lower your head. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And up. Now tilt to your right shoulder without lifting the left. Center. Go to your left side. Center. Now look at ceiling. Back to center. Over your right shoulder. And center. Left shoulder. Center. And now we're going to circle our neck. If you have an inner ear problem or any kind of a discomfort by circling your head, don't do it. Okay, you can skip this part. So head down, circle to your right, back, left, and down. Go slow, but go all the way around. And keep your shoulders not moving because we want to isolate the neck movement. Last time. Okay, very good. Now stop. Reverse to your left, back, right, and down. Do you hear popping noise in the neck? I hear mine. It's funny this way. It's louder than the other. I don't know that. That's the way my body feels. Okay, stop. I hope nobody feels dizzy. Okay. And now hands together. Yay! More happiness, more health, more happiness. And hands to the back. Massage your kidneys. If using your hands are difficult, you can use the back of your hands. And then if this is still difficult, using fist, okay? And just do the circles or up and down around your kidneys. And now we're going to do the hip rotation. Keep your upper up line, your head kind of suspended. Yes. And now turn your hip all the way around. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're sitting or standing. You're all doing the same thing. Very good. Actually, sitting is harder to do this. Okay, last time, right, back, left, and front. Now reverse, left, back, right, front. Keep going. Okay, very good. Feel it? You don't need to make a big movement that you want to be forward. And stop. Yay, hands together. And massage your knees. Okay. And now, using your using your hands, to guide your knees outward circling. If you're sitting, pick up your heels. And now you can do the same thing. If you're sitting and straighten your back. I have to remind myself all the time. Yeah, having good posture is so important for our health. Now reverse, in and out. Good. Keep going. Okay, stop. Next, we want to do the lunges, so stretch out our leg muscle. First, your right foot in the front, left foot in the back. Keep both feet on the ground unless you want to do dipping. So make sure your knee stay either above the ankle or behind the ankle. And you do downward pausing, okay? Not forward pushing. And then if you're sitting, bring your right knee to your chest. And now, good. All the way in, hugging in. And now, and just hug and hug and hug and let go. Good. And now switch your left foot in the front, right foot in the back. Again, you do downward pausing. And you're sitting, bring your knee to your chest. Yes, hug tight. Well, even though I taught a really high, Tai Chi, but in many ways, he actually is my teacher. And I see how he lives his life. And he had a little injury because he, he's, uh, he still come to the class all the time. And he was wearing the neck protector, around his neck. And he still comes to exercise. It's just wonderful. And his determination to exercise, to keep himself healthy, and everybody see him and respect him. Okay, the next one, we're going to do side lunges and open your legs wide. If you're standing, and shift way to your right. But don't turn your body, because you turn your body is similar to what you did before, okay? Now, you do little pauses. And if you're sitting, pick up your right leg. And then you're using your right hand, gently pressing down your right knee. Very good. Okay, let's switch. And now, if you're sitting, pick up your left foot. Yeah, when I was teaching, really, he never missed a class. And except, when he had an injury, then he went to the hospital. But then he came back right after that. It's just amazing. And it's not like some people say, oh, today, you know, I have something better to do, have, something a little bit more fun than exercise. No, he always does. It's just incredible. Okay, and next, let's do 8 sections of croquet and open your feet wide about hip width apart. And if you're sitting the same way, and if you're standing, keep your knees softly bent and feel like you're sitting on a high stool. And now round the hands to the front, facing your lower abs. Inhale and exhale. Relax your body, relax your mind. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now bring your two hands together, flip the palms up, legs straight, and push yourself up, lift yourself. And now look at the screen, move arms further back and feel your lower back arch up. And open, bend your knees slightly, but still keep the back straight. And then again, up, and look straight. As you look straight, move arms back. Feel your lower back stretch out and open. Good. 两手托天立三角 both hands pushing toward sky. And it's great for the health of the spine, the shoulders, the lower back, and the triple one. Good. How about one more time? Okay. Up, make sure your arms are straight. Look up. Now look straight. Move arms back and open. Good. Now, if you're standing, open your legs wide, but make sure your toes don't bend out like that. Turn your toes in so both feet are parallel to each other. By the way, I really like this pen. It's so comfortable. I got it from Egypt. Okay, and both hands crossed in front of your chest. And but don't hold your hands tight to the chest, just in the front. You keep your knees out, and now you pull your arms apart. Left arms straight, elbow straight, and open. Now look at your right hand. Now cross, and this time, right elbow straight, left elbow down. And open, and pull. Make sure your body does not, or your torso does not turn. Only your head, yes. Only turn your head. 左右开弓式射雕 bow and arrows on both sides. It's great for the health of the stomach, for the heart and the lungs. And pull, and open, cross, and pull. Good, relax. And the next, both hands facing up in front of your lower abs. Slowly bring your left hand up to the center line of your body here. Flip. So the left hand facing the ceiling, right hand pressing down gently. Notice my elbows kind of bend, not straight like the first time. And together. Now right up, left down. But relax shoulder. Even though you bring your left hand up now, but your left shoulder is relaxed. 调理脾胃虚肝主 to improve the health of the stomach and spleen by raising your arm one at a time. Good, very good. And now both feet down in front of your lower abdomen. Open your arms, feel the stretch in your chest, and turn your palms all the way up. Again, body square facing the front. Only turn your head. Look at left and back. Look at right and back. 五劳七伤往后瞧。Wise out. I don't know what you call wise out. I guess out is the one which doesn't turn the body, but it can turn the head 360 degrees. Well, we don't need to turn 360 degrees. We just turn it as much as we can, okay? And this exercise can help to improve the health of our liver, our digestive tract, as well as getting rid of fatigue. Good. Next one is you're standing, open your legs wide, both hands on your thigh. And now we're going to swing the head from right knee to left, and then back. You're sitting and bring your feet out 45-degree angle. And make sure your knee stay behind. Yes, behind. This is not behind, okay? This is in front of, behind the ankle. And place your hands on your knees if you're sitting. And now let's all go together. Lower your head to your right knee, circle to the left, and circle your body, and back to center. And now from left to right, circle. Good. From right to left, circle. From left to right, circle. 摇头摆尾去心火 circling our head and tail. This can help to reduce the inflammation in our body. Woo! One more set. From right to left. And left to right. Woo. Okay. Now bring your feet in about hip width apart. And this time, bring both hands up and bring it down to your chest. Put the palms. Now I'm going to demonstrate your side view. Hands to the knees. Round the hands behind the legs. Touch the heels, the toes. Move arms to the ears. In, coming up slowly. Okay. And now bring down, flip to the back, and round the hands behind the legs. Heels, toes, ears, and up, down, heels, pose. Knees and up. Good. This is called 双足攀双手攀足护身腰. Both in touching the feet is great for the health of kidneys. And next one is open wide, bend the thumb, 4 fingers wrap around. Good. And now you open your legs wide and squat low or medium or high. Doesn't matter. Your choice. So, right fist out, open. Keep your wrists about 90-degree angle as you turn, making a fist and in. Left out. Do I look like a table? It's like a table with tablecloth. So I look funny. 双 OK， 转拳入目，真气力。Make sure you open your eyes wide and big. Yes, staring at the screen. And turn your wrist at 90-degree angles. This is great to increase the energy level and strength. Okay. Now up on your toes and down. Up and down. Up and down. As your heels coming down, just let them come down naturally without using any force or control. And this can help to dense up the bones and also kind of shake your spine into place. Good. And last one, right. Shake it. Spin your legs. As I mentioned, I'm so excited and so happy that my Tai Chi sister and master Viola will be here today. And so let's see, she is there in the studio. Okay, live from Seattle. Let me give you Viola. By the way, should I call you Viola or Viola?
Viola.
Viola. Okay, so it's like violet. All right. Yeah. Well, so you're going to show us something fun. And how do we practice Tai Chi without big space, right? Yeah, a lot of us stay at home and then we still can practice Tai Chi and improve our health to fight the COVID-19, right?
Yes. Yes. So
okay. I'm going to get out. And then after you teach, then we can chat a little bit, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Violet. I am excited to be here this morning. And so thank you for sharing this time with me. Hi, everybody. I'm Viola Brumbaugh. I live here in Seattle and have a school called Wise Orchid Tai Chi Chuan and Qigong. This is my living room, which I'm expecting you're joining me from your living room. If you've been attending the classes for the time that Violet's been offering these, she's been sharing with you the 8 brocade Qigong, and as well as Master Billy Greer, who has been sharing with you some of the Chen Tai Chi. And this movement that I'd like to share with you this morning kind of combines some elements of both of those. It's called Golden Rooster, stands on one leg. And so you might recognize some of the up and down energy from the 8 brocades, lifting one hand to balance the spleen, as well as some of the spiraling movements from your big, from lazily tying the coat into 6 ceilings, 4 closings. We have this spiral rotations that Billy has been teaching you. So today we'll be looking at Golden Rooster stance on one leg. This is a wonderful movement for small space practice, and it also helps work your balance, your stability. You can do this from a chair or standing. We're going to break it down as far as what the upper body's doing and then what the legs are doing. So I'll back up over here and demonstrate the movement facing you. I'll face the side and we'll work together with me as my back towards you a few times around, and then I'll face you and do mirror image. So Golden Rooster stands on one leg. I'm gonna shut the window so you're not hearing my neighbor's dog barking. Okay, so one hand coming up through the middle, lifting and dropping. Stepping out to that side that just dropped, the hands circle and then rise and drop. And so from the side, you'll see that the back is straight, the weight is sitting a little bit back to support the hand being forward. The hand isn't straight beside and up. It comes up in front of the body. Likewise, the opposite hand is a little bit forward from the body. This helps relax the shoulder. We'll step out to the side, shift into the legs, and then spiral up through the center and forward. Okay, so we'll try just the legs a few times. We're gonna rest into the right leg, picking up the left knee. As we step down, we put the feet parallel. Step out with the left, shift into the left, pick up the right. Step that down. Right steps out, shifting into the right. Keep the hips level here as you lift the knee. Watch out for tipping the hip or dropping the supporting leg's hip. Feet come down, shifting, resting, just like the leg is a funnel right into the earth. We'll pick up the knee and let it drop. Stepping out, shifting, centering, back straight, hips, shoulders, eyes are level, foot comes down. Step out, keeping your weight on your supporting leg, let your foot touch down and then shift across without pushing off of the leg. Relax into your leg of support, lift the knee and drop. Stepping, shifting, lifting and dropping. We'll go over and back one more time. Foot goes, body goes, center into that lift, foot comes down. Foot goes out, body shifts, comes in and up and down. Okay, so that's your foundation piece. So then when we look at the upper body, Master Billy has been sharing with you the piece of 6 ceilings, 4 closings of this. 2 hands circling into this push. And so there's an element of that in this where one hand rises, the other hand's pressing down. Both hands come down. We'll circle towards the hand that came down, sink, and then come up through the center. Both hands come down. So follow me, mirror image. Rolling, comes down, and rises up. Drops. Rolling to the right, circle around, sink, pick up the left. Left comes down, roll to the left, across the top, down on the right, and up through the center. Using the body to move the hands. Turning, rolling down, left goes up. Left releases back to the earth. Turning to the left, sink the elbows. Turning to the right, pressing down. Right comes up through the middle. Left anchoring you. Sinking. Turning back to the right. Sink the elbows, roll across to the left, press down with the hands. Left spirals up through the center and sinks. We'll take this one nice and slow. Rolling to the left, rolling across to the right, pressing down. Right spirals up through the center. Sink the shoulder, the elbow, wiping down with the hand. Turning to the right, sink the elbows, rolling across to the left. Shoulders go down, elbows go down, hands wipe down. Left scoops up through the center, spiraling up, rotate the palm up and forward. Wiping down, sink shoulder, elbow, palm, heel,
Both hands pressing down. Rotating back to the left, sink your elbows, wiping across. Sink shoulders, elbows, wrists, palms pressing down. Right rotates to the center, spirals up through the center, rotating palm up and forward. And then sinking down through the body, pressing down. Couple more times, the hands. Rolling up on the right side, sink your elbows, relax your shoulders. Watch out for lifting the arms by lifting the shoulders. Think as you offer the elbow to the ground, the hands will rise. Rotate the center of the body, sinking down through shoulders, elbows, wrists. Scooping up through the center. Left hand spirals up, rotates, and then comes back down. Okay, shaking that out, we're gonna combine the upper and lower body together. I'll face the opposite direction to get us started, and then I'll turn around and face you. We'll start first, relaxing, softening into the hinges of the legs. Let the hips be level. We'll rest down into the right leg, rolling up through the center with the left, lifting the left foot. Dropping the left. We'll step out to the left. As we shift, the hands rise and roll across to the right and sinking. Sinking puts you all the way into the earth through the left leg. Right foot, right hand gather. The right spirals up through the center and relaxing down. Taking the hands and feet out to the right, shifting in, hands circle, counterclockwise. Left comes up, left hand spirals up. Relax. Let the shoulders be relaxed, the head suspended, the tailbone sinking. Left foot to the left, shifting, hands circle clockwise. Centering into the left leg, right foot comes up. Tailbone sinks, head rises. Hand and foot come down together. Foot goes out to the right, shifting counterclockwise circle. Right hand pressing down and forward. Left hand spiraling up and forward. Okay. So with the left hand up and forward, we drop. Stepping open to the left, shifting across. Centering into your left leg, left hand pressing down and forward, right hand spirals up through the center. Drop. Right foot goes, that's the black shoe, rolling. Counterclockwise circle. Left foot, the orange shoe, rising. Dropping. Stepping. Hands go opposite the body. And then hand joining with the foot. Foot goes down, hands go down. Foot goes out, hands go out. We're going to shift the body and hands will roll opposite. Hands picking up the empty foot, hand rise and fall together. Foot and hands go out, going clockwise. Centering earth in your left leg, right leg empty, suspends and drops. Shoulders relax, feet and hand together. Spiral across and up through the middle. Combining the silk reeling with lifting one hand and balancing the spleen, working the balance. Taking it slowly. Think about the axis of the body, allowing the head to remain upright, the back nice and straight. And then the three horizons of the body, that the hips are level, the shoulders are level, the eyes are level. Breathing. Letting the breath come naturally at your own pace. All right, we'll go facing the side, just so you can see the back is upright, the hands coming a little bit forward from the body. When the left hand rises, it's here versus here. Letting the leg come up just as high as you're comfortable. Sitting back to support the hand coming a little bit forward. Dropping down. When we step out, the hand still in front of the body. Rolling through the space in front. Occupying front and back. And comes down. Notice too, I have space under my arms. My elbows aren't against my body. I have a little bit of buoyancy, some pung energy. And so as this comes in, watch out for trapping the arm against the body. I want to have opening space, fullness. I'm going to show you how you do this in a chair. And so a little bit like doing the marching exercises. Sorry about the chair set there. So coming up with the left hand, the left knee rises. As you do this in a chair, watch out for rocking backwards. Only lift the knees so far as you can keep the back straight. So left foot, let the toe hang and set it down. Circle, turning the waist into the right, and then right comes up. Right goes down, turning to the right, circle across to the left, sinking. Left comes up, supporting with the right going down, and release. This will strengthen your abdominals, work your hip flexors, up and down, rotating, sink, and lift, and drop. Rotating, pressing down to support up. Always looking for the opposing movement. If something's going up, something else is going down. If something's going forward, what's going back? And if there's left, remembering right. One more time. From a chair each side, and then we'll put this back into the feet. Circle. Pressing down, lifting up. Okay. So now we'll take a look at combining all these pieces together. I'll face this direction along with you, following from behind. Relax the hinges of the legs, drop the tailbone, lift the head. Take a nice deep breath into the middle. Expand up on the left and drop. Stepping out to the left, shifting, keeping the hips level, the shoulders level. Centering into the left, right comes in, rises, and drops. Opening to the right, armpits open, elbows are round, shifting. Hands rolling across the top and down on the left, gathering the left, sinking down through the right. Palms down and up, just like the top of the head and the tailbone going opposite directions. Stepping down. Relax over, shift across, centering, anchoring with the left hand, right hand spirals up and drops. Right foot goes out. Body and hands go opposite, opening the hips. Settling back into the right, left rises. Over and back one more time. Into the left leg. Settling into the left leg, right foot rises. Relax. Let the hip rest under you. And last one back to the right side. Centering into the right. And the knee rises and the hands rise and come back down. Things to watch out for is Stiffening the hip as the knee rises. Just like sitting in a chair, you want the inguinal crease to relax and release down under you. Watch out for lifting the knee by stiffening the hip, similar to lifting the hand. If you lift the hand using the shoulder, it creates this tension that cuts off energy through the neck and the upper body. Similarly, you don't want to use tension to lift the hip. Letting the hip release down, the knee automatically begins to rise. Similarly, watch out for lifting the foot. As you lift the knee, this puts tension on the top of the leg. Let the toe relax and hang down. And in fact, from the side, you want the toe to tuck in so it's not hanging forward, but slightly behind or under the knee. And this helps relax the hip and the top of the leg even further. From the side, as I sit, you can see my knees are already halfway up. It's just like turning a ball over. The back of my body is going to sink to allow the front of my body to rise. Yeah. And so go gently, work with your own range of motion. Only lift the leg as high as you're comfortable. Play with the balance of it. If you're not able to bring the foot up, think sit down into the back of the body and just allow the toe to touch lightly to assist with balance. I'll do a few more facing you, looking to sink to create the up energy, sitting back to balance the forward energy of the hand. And then always remembering finding a little bit of left and right through the hips, the shoulders. With the feet together, we'll begin with the left side. Comes up through the center, rolls forward, sit back into the right, pressing down with the right. Foot rises and drops, wiping down. Stepping out to the left, sink the shoulders, sink the elbows, hands wipe across, wiping down. When the hands reach about hip level, the foot, the hand come in. Setting down with the left, relax the left hip under you, sinking, spiraling up through the fingertips. Palm rotates forward and outward and upward, as many directions as you can face, rather than just up or to the side, or just forward. Relax that down. Maintaining root in your left leg, we'll step to the right, shifting, rolling across, settling, resting down into the earth through the right leg, hands wipe down to hip level, bringing the left foot in with the hands coming together. Right hand pressing forward and down, left spirals up through the center, palm rotates, let the toe hang, emptying the hip, touching down if you need, checking that your hips are level, back nice and straight. Setting the feet down parallel, pressing down with both hands, armpits open. We'll go a couple more to the left side, hands, foot go together. Relax. Just like you're pulling the plug out of a bathtub, let the body rest into the leg, the hands circle. Meeting with the right leg, hands and foot come in and forward, and then sinking down the back of the body. Releasing. Let the foot go, stretching away from the body. As you do, watch out for leaving the leg of support to put the foot out. Still, earth, left leg, touching up, feeling, and then resting into it. Hand circling counterclockwise. Foot and hand come in, pressing down with the right, left spiraling up. And relax. With the hand circling, incorporating the dantian as much from the center of the body as you can. Foot and hands go out. Shifting, body rotates. Drawing in, rotating the center of the body, pressing down and lifting up. Releasing hand and foot down. Opening to the right with the body. Rotating to move the hands. Rotating together. Allowing down to support up. Continuing, practicing with your own range of motion at your own pace. Looking at how you can embody the movement with as much softness and spaciousness. If bringing the hand up this high brings the shoulder up, then only bring the hand up so high. If you find instability on one side, don't be shy to let the foot rest down. The sidestepping movement really helps with all the stabilizers in the legs, working the IT bands and the abductors. Opening left and right. Shifting across. Settling. Centering. Up and down. Release down. Body moving to the right. Stepping. Shifting. And stabilizing. Shoulders, elbows relax. Softly round. Settling. Expand. Shift, rotate. Center, sit back. Comes up and forward. So you can take this exercise apart and play with any part of it. One thing in sitting in a chair is you get to experience how much the upper body is actually doing the work. Stabilizing the hips, you can play with rotating the body and working the up and down energy. Sinking, rotating opposite circle, and spiraling up. Sinking the body, rotating from above the hip bones, turning, rolling, turning, and lifting. Meanwhile, the hips are square under you so that the knees and the toes are always in agreement. You want to watch out for pivoting the hips and having the knees collapse inward. We'll go a few times with just the hands, keeping the feet square under you, working on stabilizing the hips, forming an archway with the hip joint. Both hands press down. We'll bring the right hand up through the center and drop. Waist turns right, waist turns left, turning forward, a little bit of rotation to the right and centering. Releasing left down, waist turns left, waist turns right. Relax back to the center, small rotation to the right to bring the left hand forward, and then settling, sinking. Counterclockwise, up and down. Sink, settle. Clockwise. Up and down. And release. Rolling. Sitting back away from the hands. Body moving the hands. Rotating from the center. Remembering to breathe. Softening, relaxing, making space out through the fingertips. Letting go. Sitting back, relaxing. All right. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms, relax, loose out to the tips of the fingers, out to the toes. Okay. So feel free to put any questions in the comments section. I'll see if I can find and offer you support and feedback. When I talk about the waist, I'm talking about from above the hip bones, rotating the rib cage one side and the other, keeping the hips stable. And so this in turn will massage all of your internal organs, keep things loose and fluid. Thank you so much for sharing practice with me and Violet this morning. I think Violet might be standing by. I'm not sure if I have much time left, but oh, there she is. Hi.
Thank you so much. You did so gracefully. I cannot believe that. I don't know if anyone noticed and how Master Viola and even though she shifting weight from right to left and back to but her head always remains the same and her shoulder lines always level. So is her hip line, and that's very, very important. And if you have been into this class before, and Master Billy Bear was talking about, like the when we drop the foot, and then that's good to dance up the bone. So what Viola, is sharing with us today is great. It helps us with balance and also can help us with the bone density. And I Viola and I we both are the indoor disciple of Grandmaster Chen, but Chen Zhenlei. But Viola has done a lot more than I have, and you are also an indoor disciple of Master David Long, right? And did you learn the yang style with him, or what did you learn from him?
Yeah. So Master David Long is from Hong Kong, but he has a school in Eugene, Oregon, and that's when I very first discovered Tai Chi. And he introduced me to Grandmaster Chen Qinglei. But before that, I had studied for years with Master Lung, doing the traditional Yang Long form and the 24 and all sorts of weapons practice, as well as many years of Wing Chun, which was
wow. Yes, I know he is very famous for Wing Chun. Yeah, Bruce Lee. Yeah, and you are a very few female Tai Chi practitioner as well as instructors who does not just doing the bare hand form, and you also do the sword, right? Double sword, single sword, right? And what else?
Yeah. Well, so we circulate through the different implement forms based on the weather and whether there's space indoors or outdoors to practice. Like over this last summer and fall, we did a lot of the white ape plum blossom staff spear form, which is an incredible form. It's so much fun.
You do the 关刀 or 春秋大刀
Yeah, it's been a while. The long weapons, when space is limited, it's a little more difficult to practice, but you can imagine it's in your hand and still practice the sequence. But we've been using short batons and doing a sword practice at home through our weapons class on Saturdays, and that's working out really well. And so, as we transition into practicing together on our own, we just adapt. I think I have a student who practices sword with a pen. And so, you know, you can do everything just empty hand, even though it's an implement.
Well, look at what I got. This is my sword, and this is also my Dao, or the brass sword. That's what I used to teach.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, so my studio is kind of a small, and the ceiling is low, and this works very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
have to adapt whatever situation we are in, and that's very good. So you teach quite a lot of different varieties. It sounds like.
Yeah. Right now I have students practicing together the Qigong class, which I'll jump over and join them when we finish. And then this evening I have a beginner's chin class.
Well, thank
so-
you so much. I mean, I really appreciate it. I know you'll find a sub for you and to lead it, and so you can come and join us. So I'm not going to take more of your time, and hopefully in the future you still can come and visit us. I really appreciate what you share with us today. Well, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, Violet. I really appreciate you offering this ongoing class, and really, really happy to share some practice this morning. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
And